Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we're doing the Celtic cross readings, and this one's going to be for Cancer. So keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts to resonate later, that's quite common. You're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any of the readings that you'd like. That being said, the readings you should be watching are your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. That will give you a better overall view of your energy. All right? So let's get started. I'm using the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. We have Whale Spirit, and it's Trust the Great Mystery. All right, Trust the Great Mystery. There we go. And now I'm going to take two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. There we go. One more. Come on, Cancer. Protection Guardian. This one has been coming up a lot. Okay. And drop your shields. Drop your shields. Whoops. And one more, please. One more for Cancer. Shaolin Master. And that's another one that's been coming up quite regularly. And I do really shuffle these cards well. Be graceful in movement and actions. Okay. So, I'm going to grab the Celtic Tarot. The Celtic Cross is a pretty large spread. And normally I keep these where you can see them. But it's too large of a spread to have them over there. So I'm going to move these off to the side. These are very powerful messages in and of themselves. They generally correlate with the tarot portion of the reading, but not always. Okay? Sometimes they're a standalone message. Okay. So tell me what we have for Cancer. Building a firm foundation. All right, this is just what it says it is, building a firm foundation. You know, if you're going to build anything, you want to make sure the foundation is strong. Because if not, it's going to break down and fall apart. And a lot quicker, you know. So it's better to do it right the first time than, I'm sorry, having trouble with the mirror image there, than to continuously have to rebuild. You know, if the foundation of a house cracks, yeah, man, that's it's problematic, and it's they have foundation repairs, but I mean it's got to be ungodly expensive. So what's crossing you is the Druid. Okay. The Druid is like the Hierophant. This is balancing your spiritual and your material plane. But this is more than that. This is higher knowledge. And maybe you're trying to acquire that knowledge so that you can build this firm foundation. And it's just being not necessarily problematic, maybe taking some time. The Druid, it took him 20 years to become a Druid. So time is not really a factor in this kind of education. Now, they were masters at a lot of things, and Pythagorean theorem was one of them. That's high algebra, and that's where you're able to build buildings and etc. It's the basis for a lot of science. So they were not just magicians; they were also scientists, but they were also very wise. Okay, and they were counselors to, or advisors, I would say, to leaders in their time. Okay, whatever this is, you're learning something. You are building. You're trying to build something. So you're trying to learn something. You're trying to balance the spiritual and the material plane. You have a new beginning here, and it has the potential to be extremely fertile. That could also speak of a child as well. So Just trust in the great mystery, okay? When you move, when you walk, you don't have to have your guards up. If you can move like a Shaolin master, they really didn't need guards. Their intuition and reflexes took care of them. I mean, really, you're not getting into a fist fight with that guy and walking away. I mean, you know, you're not going to beat him. And even here, if you look, he's got the golden globe, all right, and the lucky, the grasshopper, the lucky grasshopper. Sorry, I wanted to say cricket. All right, so what do you have going for you? At the base of the spread, what you have going for you is you have a lot of communication that's going to be coming in, and probably soon. It's fast communication, so it may come in rapid fire. Da, 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 da. Okay? And so, you know, be ready to accept it. You have to let your, and that's where you're coming in with dropping your guards. You don't have, just because you have messages, and some of them are healing messages, does not mean you have to utilize the information in every one of them, but you should at least look at it and see if it's something that you can utilize in your own life. Now here, what we don't, when most people can't see, it's really light. The Two of Pentacles. This is you may be trying to balance your money. I mean, wolf's at the door. Go on, ships are taking a beating. But what comes around goes around. All right, and this may be you finding your balance. You have to find your balance to build anything, right? But it is the first step when you have the potential to build abundance. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So you've made the first step to the second pentacle, right? What you have crowning you. Yeah, I know. Everybody freaks out when they see the Death card. The Death card is the equalizer. In the end, no matter what happens, Azrael is coming for the souls. Okay? The king died. Naked. Stripped of all his wealth and his abundance and his glamour. So make sure that when you are building something, the woman is in fear and the child is offering flowers. So the child has no fear, but he's allowing them to live. Or it wasn't their time yet. Whatever the case may be, it's not as scary as it seems. It's transition. You are moving into a new phase of your life. All right? And this is cause for celebration, not fear. Okay? You will be celebrating life soon. Okay? Speaking of the Ace of Pentacles, here we have it. This is you. This card represents you. You are. It's not necessarily that you have a new beginning, the potential new beginning in abundance. You are the potential new beginning in abundance. But you have to drop that shield. Let's protection guarding. Drop your shields. Because you can't pick up that lantern. The lantern is what you see with the Hermit card. That's your wish fulfillment. See, that lantern's missing. But you had to have your hands empty to pick it up. Okay? To move forward. To gather the abundance. Alright? So drop your guards. Why? Why would you need to be guarded? If you can move like this, like a Shaolin master, you know? Go look at it. I mean, you don't have to be into martial arts or anything, but literally go look at a short clip of Bruce Lee or, Ip Man. I'm not sure that's exactly how it was. But there's also multiple clips of Shaolin masters, real ones. And you'll see they have the confidence because they know what they can do. They studied, they did their work, and it's a technique that you know, the average person would not stand a chance in a fight. But they did more than just learn martial arts. There's a whole, you know, oh, what do you want to call it? Valor, courage, honor, those types of things. So now you have clarity. You're in a position where you're going to have clarity. All right. This is your environment. This is clear thinking. This is probably from the communications. It's lit up. Okay. It is lighting the way. And again, lighting the way. This is a gift. This is a gift from Spirit. It's clarity. And again, following Arthurian principles. The code of the knights. Okay? Honor, integrity. Okay? Honor and integrity. Something's going to become very clear to you. And, you know, that leads to victory. Okay? Your hopes and fears. 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So you are the abundant new beginning. This is... The shields are formed in the shape of the cross. What and whose head it is, that is actually the King of Pentacles. This is the legacy card. I like to call it the dynasty card, but it's the legacy card. This is being so abundant that you can take care of multiple generations. And it doesn't have to be linear or, you know, it can be horizontal as well. It doesn't need to be vertical. And it will be. It's up and down. As above, so below. But the branches spread out. The two men there, that's the promise behind him. The two men there are his nephews. That's his wife, okay? The queen. And what they build will take care of generations there, his siblings' generations, okay? And their children's generations. And perhaps their parents, fathers, or mother, you know? Okay? And I have these two cards came out together. And the first one is, if it's not working for you, walk away. Walking away from what's not serving you and walking into the abundance. Okay? The mother, she is typically represented by, in other decks, as the Empress. I'm going to put this card down. This one's coming up. She's pregnant. This is the goddess. This is the goddess of the cauldron. This is Gaia. This is abundance. Mother Earth giving us abundance for generations. Okay? But you have to give back. That's the moral of the story. She's pregnant. She's bringing in the harvest, but it comes at a cost. Blood, sweat, and tears. You can see that with the scythe that she has beside her. Blood, sweat, and tears. It just doesn't come to you. You have to build it. Okay? She's dropping acorns into the river. She is planting seeds that she will never see grow. Okay? But those seeds will bud up to an embankment, and it'll grow an oak tree. And it'll start a mighty oak grove. I mean, this is such the harvest, okay? She's balanced. 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water. It's a different type of abundance, but it is massive nonetheless, okay? Ultimate happiness. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. So, I'm going to use the Marchetti Tarot Royale to clarify the cards. So let's see what they have to say. Tell me about this. Tell me about this firm foundation. Again, over here, where I told you, drop your shields. Because you can only take your staff, right? He's got his staff, he's got his bag, and he's got the lantern. You can't take the shield. You have to be open. You have to be open to receive. That's your wish fulfillment, and that's going to lead you to your path, and that is going to lead you to fertility and abundance. Okay, and victory. You're moving towards victory. So do your best to learn whatever it is that you need to learn to build this foundation. Okay, spiritual and material. All right. You will probably be using both of these energies. The King of Swords, where you're using your logic, analysis, your analytical skills, stats, data, common sense. All right. And this king, the King of Wands, fire, passion. He's dynamic. He's a mover, he's a shaker, and he can get it done. He's got the fire to see it through. Okay, so you'll probably be using both of those energies if you want to build something. Your messages are coming in. You need to open your heart and find your balance. Protection. Okay? Trust in the mystery. Don't be afraid. Shaolin Master. Okay, they're trying to show you your path. See things from a higher perspective. Okay? Your ancestors are showing you your path. They're trying to guide you towards it. Okay? But it's going to be that star. It's going to be that wish. What is your wish? What is your wish fulfillment? That's what's going to put you on that path. You got 2 2s. 3 2s. Well, 2 of them are the same, but still. Okay? And again, finding your balance is going to bring you to your ultimate happiness. Once you understand these basics, okay, you're going to be ready to take the leap of faith. You're in the transition phase, and this is where you need to be. And I think that you are taking that leap of faith. Because it shows here in that transformation, you gained strength. You gained innate knowledge that other people do not have. I mean, very few people can walk with a lion. Okay, and it may have come out of a tower moment, but you had the patience and the wherewithal to see it through. And that is going to bring you to a point where you're going to be celebrating life. Okay? You're going to be charging ahead with willpower and victory. You're balanced. It's about balancing it. Again, the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance. The new beginning in abundance. Okay? So, don't be afraid of anything. Your time has come to move forward. It's time to step onto your path. Take charge of your life and do it with authority. It's your life, nobody else's. Be very clear. Conflict. It doesn't matter whether there's conflict around you. If you have clarity, the conflict has no bearing. Queen of Wands. All right? She's dynamic. She's creative. She sees outside of the box. She follows her intuition. And she gets things done. She gets what she wants almost all the time. Not because she's spoiled. Because she has the wherewithal. She's fire and ice. She's going to get it done. Especially if it's for the people in her realm. Okay? I'm going to note here we have the King of Wands as well. So that's a power couple. That could be your divine masculine. That can be your internal divine masculine and feminine balancing out. Okay? Balancing those two energies. Okay? Because this 10 of Pentacles, once you get there, you're never going to look back with regret. Okay? So heed these messages that are coming in for you. Heed the messages. Okay? And it's going, you walked away from something. You made a decision to move away from something that wasn't serving you towards abundance. Okay? Okay? And you may not see this coming, but it is. Something you did in the past has moved the wheel in your favor. And, you know, again, trust in the great mystery. What you have to do is be balanced to create. You have to drop your shields and let the messages and things come in and move forward. But the wheel's moving in your favor towards the ultimate happiness. And you see this card more than once. You're opening a new cycle. It's a gorgeous reading. All right, so okay, and the Archangel messages for you are: remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. Okay. Take that as you will, whoever you consider to be your source energy. A life review. Archangel Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Remember, there's a lot of energy here dealing with balance. And it's the one on the bottom is clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. Okay? That's an amazing reading. I really hope that you can find your balance and move forward. This is it's just incredible. I mean, you're coming out of wherever you are, this Nine of Swords. I mean, like, that's just mental anguish to victory. Okay? So, and mastery. A lot of it comes down to mastering yourself. Okay? And mastering the knowledge that you need to move forward. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Again, you know, anytime you interact with the channel, like, subscribe, share, comments, that helps the channel grow. So, you know the routine. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe, share, and you're more than welcome to comment. I love comments. Well, most of them. There was a few in the beginning I didn't like, but it's okay. Other than that, I really do enjoy hearing from you. So, thank you for watching, and have a great day.